Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Here I'm going to explain to you the descriptive analysis for the data we collected from our survey. So here we have our IBM SPSS statistic software, which we have here the output, of course. We have the title here, and we have the demographics we had in our survey. We have 5 demographics: gender, age group, income allowance, marital status, and education. And we have, for each demographic, it has its own table, but similar table information. For here we have the frequency, of course. Each table has these frequency percent, valid percent, and cumulative percentage. But here it focuses on gender. For example, we have here the frequency for male is 39, female 91, and the total number of respondents here is 130. To check the number of respondents, you go back to the data set and you can see them here. We have 130 respondents. So here the data are explained in tables. And also we have the pie chart, which the same data are represented in pie chart. We have the gender. For each gender has its different colors. We have here for male the blue color, of course. We have for female the red color, and so on. For the same age groups also, it has different colors. Each age group has a different color displayed here, and so on. For the income allowance also, marital status, and lastly the education. Now let's move on to the reliability test. So the most important table in the reliability test is this one, the reliability statistics, which displays the Cronbach's alpha, and the Cronbach's alpha based on standardized items and the number of items. So here we have number of items based on the variables in our survey, which is 50, and we have 0.974, which is actually a good measure for reliability statistics. So basically, if you have above 0.7, then you have a good measure. But if you have below, it means that you have a problem and you need to fix it. So in order to fix this problem, you need to go to the summary item statistics table or the item total statistics. So the most important column here is this one, the Cronbach alpha item if the Cronbach alpha if item deleted. So you need to find one variable and you need to delete it. So if you delete the row here, the variable, your Cronbach alpha and the reliability statistics will jump and increase. Now let's go to the chemo and Bartlett test. So here we have the chemo of sampling adequacy, which is 0.915, which is actually a good measure, because anything above 0.8 is considered good, and for this value is considered actually above average. It's considered actually an excellent value. And as for the significance, we have here 0.001, which is actually an appropriate measure. So after we are done with the chemo table, we go to the factor analysis and we add this one, the total variance explained table. So here we have 5 variables, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and we have in the loading cumulative we have 65.147%, which is a good measure. Anything above 60% is considered a good measure. And let's say you have less than 60%. What you can do is you can go here to factor analysis and you go to extraction and you can add variables. You can add, let's say, 7 variables, then click continue and click OK. Then you will have another total variance explained table. As you can see here, we have more than 6 variables because we added another variable. We have now in total 7 variables, and we have here 70% in the loading cumulative percentage. So this is the total variance table explained. Now let's go to the rotated component matrix table. So here you can see that all variables are displayed here, except for the ones that we removed. So if you see that one variable has more than one component, or you see that one variable is empty or negative, you need to remove it. So in order to remove it, you go to the factor analysis and you go here, you just choose the variable and voila, you put it here and you click OK. Then the variable is removed from the rotated component matrix. Then after you check again, you find that the rotated component matrix is in a correct manner.